Good morning, guys. Welcome to Math Lesson 81. We're going to get started with some of your measures because today's lesson is about converting measures, and I'll explain what that means in just a minute. Let's practice. We're not practicing all of the ones that we've learned, just some of them. 1 yard equals how many inches? 36. 1 gallon equals how many quarts? 4. 1 pound equals how many ounces? 16, good job. 1 yard equals how many feet? 3, very good. 1 pint equals how many cups? 2, yes. 1 quart equals how many pints? Again, 2, very good. 1 foot equals how many inches? 12. 1 week equals how many days? 7. 1 minute equals how many seconds? 60. Very, very good. All right, so let's talk about how we convert these measures. So, when you convert measures, your book is going to show you one way, but we are actually going to learn a little bit of a different way. So you can't follow the example in the book, you have to follow what I show you here in the video, okay? All right, so here's the example that we have. 6 cups is how many pints? Now remember, we have one thing that we already learned to help us to check what we do. Remember, if it's big to small, we multiply. Small to big, we divide. So we think about our units. Cups to pints. Okay, I want to change, that's what converting is changing my 6 cups to pints. Maybe you're cooking and you have a recipe, a receta, and it tells you how many pints to use, but all you have are cups. Or the other way around, it tells you how many cups to use and all you have are pints. So you have to change it. How do I change from cups to pints? Well, this is how we start. We start by writing what we have. We have 6 cups, and that little C is just the short way of writing cups. I want to change that to, so we're going to draw a line, pints. And we put pints on top. Now on the underside of the line, I'm going to rewrite that so it's a little bigger so you can see it a little better. Okay, I'm changing to pints. Wasn't too much better. All right, I'm changing 2 pints from cups. So I put what I'm changing to on the top, what I'm changing from on the bottom. Now we have to write how they are related. We call this the conversion factor. I'm looking for the card right now. Where did I put it? All right, our conversion factor is what we've been practicing with these cards, how they are related. Here it is. Okay, so we know that for 1 pint, there are 2 cups. So next to pint, we put 1, and next to cups, we put 2. Very good. Now we look at what we have. If we have a 1 on the top and a bigger number on the bottom, then I divide. If my number that's bigger is on top, then I multiply, okay? But since I have the bigger number on the bottom, I divide. 6 divided by 2. And I don't worry about the top. 6 divided by 2. What is 6 divided by 2? 3. Very good. 3. So that is my answer. 6 cups equals 3 pints. Okay, let's try it the other way around. Now this is number 1 in your book, letter A. Number 1, convert the measures, letter A. So, I'm going from 6 pints here to how many cups? So I'm changing from pints to cups. So I write what I'm changing, which is 6 pints. I'm changing it to cups. from pints. So cups goes on the top because that's what I'm changing to. From pints, that goes on the bottom. All right, now, how are they related? There's 1 pint for every 2 cups. So I put my 1 with my pint and my 2 with my cups. So you always keep the numbers with the right unit. There are 2 cups for every 1 pint. Now this time, my number that's greater than 1 is on the top. So I am going to multiply. 6 times 2, and we don't worry about the 1. 6 times 2. What's 6 times 2? 12. Very good. So it is 12 cups. Excellent, okay? So that's all you have to do to convert. It's very simple, right? You got this, okay? Let's keep going. We're gonna do all of exercise 1 together to make sure you get plenty of practice. 9 feet equals how many yards? Okay, so I'm changing from 9 feet. I'm going to convert my 9 feet to, I put yards on top because I'm changing to yards. From feet, so feet goes on the bottom. Now, how are yards and feet related? Yards and feet. Let me look for our card right now. Here it is. Okay. 1 yard equals how many feet? 1 yard equals 3 feet. So I put 1 with my yard and 3 with my feet. Am I going to multiply or divide? Well, my number that's greater than 1 is on the bottom, so I will divide. Because I'm changing from small to big, I'm dividing. That's a little check that you can have in your mind just in case you forget. Wait, which one? Remember, small to big, you divide. Big to small, you multiply. Feet are smaller than yards, so I'm changing from small to big, so I divide. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Good. So 9 feet equals 3 yards. All right, let's keep going with letter C. I have 16 quarts equals how many gallons? So I want to change from my quarts to my gallons. So I'm changing from 16 quarts to gallons from quarts. So how are they related? 1 gallon equals how many quarts? 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So when I go to fill this in, I put 1 next to my gallon and 4 next to my quarts. So am I going from big to small or from small to big? Well, quarts are smaller and gallons are bigger. So I'm going from small to big. So I divide. I have my number that's greater than 4 on the bottom, so I divide. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Very good. Okay, 5 feet equals how many inches? So I'm going to change from 5 feet to inches from feet. Make sure you write down each step that I'm writing down, okay? Don't just write down the answer. Make sure you write down each step so you have the work to look at to help you if you forget things. All right, how many inches are in a foot? I'm not going to show you the card for this one. I just want you to remember. How many inches are in a foot? 12, good. So there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Make sure that you get the number next to the right unit. Okay, do I multiply or do I divide? Well, my number that's greater than 1 is on the top, so it means I multiply. 5 times 12 is 60, very good. So 5 feet equals 60 inches. All right, for number 2, it says write the quotients. So for number 2 on your paper, you're going to be dividing. For number 3, it says solve the story problem. So let's talk about those for a minute. Haley had 48 stickers. She divided them equally between her 2 friends. How many stickers did each friend receive? Okay, so Haley has her stickers. She has how many stickers? She has 48, and she wants to be a good friend. So it says she divided her 48. She divided her 48 by how much? Between her 2 friends. So you will divide 48 by 2 to find out how many stickers she gave to each friend. So with your answer, you need to write down that it's that many stickers. All right, letter B. Mr. Peterson needed 10 chairs for his Sunday school class. If 5 students volunteered to help, how many chairs did each student carry? Okay, so for his Sunday school class, he needs a total of 10 chairs. 5 students are helping. So I want to know how many chairs they need. So I'm dividing my 10 chairs by those 5 students. So it's 10 chairs divided by the 5 students who want to help equals how many chairs per student. Okay, now turn over your paper. Page 162, it says follow the signs. First of all, you need to add, subtract, and multiply. Don't forget to borrow. Number 5 says divide and check. Don't forget, put your remainder up there at the top if you have one, and then add it in when you check. Number 6, write the answers for the measures. Number 7 says solve for n and check. So you have n plus 5 equals 7 plus 8. I'm gonna go ahead and erase a little bit so I can show you what your first steps need to be for this problem. So you have, n plus 5 equals 7 plus 8. Remember, you need to start by solving what you already know. I can do 7 plus 8 without changing anything. So that leaves me with n plus 5 equals, 7 plus 8 is 15. Now I want to get n by itself, that's my goal. So I have to do the opposite of what I'm doing to n. Since I'm adding 5 to n, what's the opposite? Subtracting 5 from n. So 5 minus 5 is 0, so that leaves me with just n. 10 minus 5 is, find the answer, then put that answer in place of n to solve. Okay? All right, number 8 says write the time both ways. Don't worry about the both ways. Just at the top, on the top line, write the time. Where it says or and has a second line, don't worry about it. You don't have to put anything there. You can put an X there if you want, but you don't need to do anything there. There when it says brain booster, this one I want you to just try on your own, okay? I want you to just try it, see if you can figure it out. It says write the next number in the sequence. 48, 24, 12, 6. So what did they do to get to the next number in that fila? There was something that you do to each number, and you do the same thing to each number to get the next number. So it says, what do you do to each number? So I want you to think about it. We've been adding 3, we've been subtracting 3, we multiply by 2. What is it that you do here? Okay? All right, that is it for class today. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Finish up your paper and send it in to me in your picture. Bye.